So, Dean Saunders, you've played for many clubs here and spent a year in Turkey. What did you learn out there?
Well, I learned a lot of things, really, John, you know. But one thing I learned in particular was not to stick my tongue out at the end of sentences, like...
Well, that's a very unusual... Well, I noticed you're doing it now, actually, Dean.
It was a problem that I had, you see, when I was being interviewed, and I'd either stick my tongue out or I'd scratch my ear, like... And it was a terrible habit, really, developed when I was at Villa, but as I say, I've cured them both now, hopefully, yeah, I think.
So what did you do in order to... Tongue out? Some young kids joining in there, but I'm intrigued. What did you do to try and stop this habit, Dean?
Well, I have stopped it, like... I saw a specialist in Istanbul, best in the world he was, my wife suggested it, and he cured me, see, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you're doing it now, Dean, I fancy. You do it, I mean, despite the specialist and everything, you are, in fact, still doing it now.
Well, you say that, like, you know, but I know it's better because I had surgery, see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but my tongue was too big for my mouth, you see, so they cut a bit off. And it's better now, I know.
Well, but I mean, you can't keep it in there, can you? I mean, you're trying hard now, but even now, that little tongue wants to pop out, I fancy. Doesn't it? Really? See, there it is.
Well, I can't believe you're saying this to me, really, John. I can't believe it. I mean, it was very important to me to get this thing cleared up, like, because it was making me a laughing stock with my teammates and that. And this surgeon, he told me he'd cleared it up, and he said that he'd stop me from scratching my neck as well, you know, so I believe him. And this is unbelievable.
Well, that's as may be, Dean, but our sound man here, just alongside you to your right, he says... No, that's the director. That's him.
Ooh.
Yeah, big fella. He says that he is willing to bet 500 English pounds, yes, 500 pounds, that you will stick your tongue out at the end of your next sentence. What do you say to that? Eh? 500 pounds. You up for it?
Sure.
Yeah. Honest,
Yeah,
no, he's in all seriousness, £500 on the tongue making an appearance.
Well, he must have money to burn then, John, that's all. Because I know that surgeon in Istanbul, like, he's cured me, so... You see there, that was a whole sentence there, wasn't it? I didn't stick my tongue out, did I? So, I win, I reckon.
Yes. Tongue-o, tongue-e.